So we're gonna get right into it. You guys are ready? Let's do it. So you have some space, you need enough space that you can swing your arm. We're gonna start off with some arm circles. Do some circles. We're gonna start off with little ones. We're gonna progressively get bigger as you go, bigger and bigger. And then we go back, we go both ways. Circles, progressively getting smaller. So I'll let you guys go through a few times more of this one, back and forth. This is so exciting. So happy to have you guys here. Okay.
I'm happy you're here.
We're going to go down onto our mat, our floor. And thread the needle. So we'll reach that arm through, open up, pull the hand eye. So we'll do about 10 reps of these on each side. Try not to move your hips. Keep these guys nice and still. You're trying to move through this part of your back. So 10 on the right, 10 on the left. You gotta wake up that body. Some of you probably have not worked out. You guys keep going on those. Some of you have probably not worked out in a bit, maybe a week or something like that. So we gotta loosen you up. So you can go through about 10 reps of those on each side and trying to loosen up your mid, upper, lower back without moving your hips. Once you're done, you can stand up. We're gonna get some arm swings going. So with these arm swings, add in a knee raise. So a little bit of coordination doesn't matter too much. And let the blood flow in. We'll go through about 20 to 30 reps of these guys like this. So try to keep your arms lifted. Okay, roll up the shoulders a couple times, loosen it up. My heart rate's getting up there. It's been a bit since I've worked out too. We'll do a couple neck circles. Loosen up the neck. Take these ones nice and slow. Just move all the way around one way, all the way back the other way. Okay, circle up the wrists a few times. So next one we're going to go down to into our scapular retraction. So if you guys need to practice this one a few times up here, we're squeezing your shoulders and spreading the shoulders. So this is going to be done in either this all four position, squeeze, spread. You want to make a little roll because I'm not there. So I have my knees lifted. Squeeze and spread. If you want to make it even a bit more challenging, the plank position. Squeeze and spreads. So we're doing about 10. Should have a couple more of those. Then we're going to stand back up and do it again. So you guys are back to your arm circles. Little ones, big ones. Loosen it up. So take your time with these.
Okay, better.
My shoulders are burning already. Done. Okay, back down onto the floor. We're going back down to our thread the needle. So for this second set, we'll get that hand behind your head. We're going to go down and try to touch our elbow to the top of our hand and then open up, and you should be feeling a bit more limited, but also a bit more loose as you exhale and try to look at the ceiling right above you. So control the hips. Legs should be moved. 10 reps on each side, my friends. So do 10 on the right, 10 on the left. This arm can stay straight if you can. Reach, stretch the upper back, and then open up. Okay. And exhale. So about 10 of those on each side. There you guys go. Okay, so we're back just a few more of these. Loosen it up. About 20 reps. Getting hot in here. I gotta open up my window. I'm in my little office. Sun. Okay, so last one, we're gonna go back into that scapular retraction. So you guys are in whatever one you want. You don't have to do all three, you can just pick one. So if you wanna do your plank position, or the bear, or you can just get onto your knees and do this from there. If you wanna focus a little bit more, because this is most important. Whatever position you're in doesn't matter so much to me. So you can go through about 10 reps of those, and then stand it up. Get yourself ready to work. Let's do it. gonna open my window. It's warming up. Let me see where you guys are at. So, gym. Oh, Jordan and Ashley, what's up, you guys? Hey. Okay. So we're gonna get into this now. If you watched that video that I made before this workout, I told you what you needed. I'm gonna be using a set of dumbbells. In place of these, you can use anything really, any household item. Books work great. These are 8 pounds. So I'm gonna be using these. But again, like a nice heavy textbook or something like that will work in place. So we're gonna start off with some goblet squats. So you guys are going to take your weights and put them, have my 2 together like this. You can also just use 1. Sumo style. So we're pretty wide in our stance. Chest high, shoulders down and back. And then we're going to push our knees out. Get down at 90 degrees at the knee. And then stand up to the top. So for these guys, you're gonna start off with 10 reps. Taking it nice and slow on the way down, 2 seconds down, and then 2 seconds up. So I'll let you guys go through your 10 reps of these. Keep going on those. Woo. We're trying to push your knees out. So I can see myself in my video here, but if you can't see yourself, that's okay. What I want you to think about is getting your knees spread so that they're pushed out over your pinky toes. Okay, so we have 10 reps. Once you're done, you can put your weights down. We're gonna go into push-ups. You guys have 10 push-ups. Now, some of you, these are gonna be easy. Some of you are gonna be hard. If you find 10 push-ups easy, I want you to go really slow today on the way down. So here we go. Nice strong core, and then we go down. Exhale, push it out. So we're gonna go through 10 of these. Take your nice slow down, push it up. If you cannot do push-ups, or if you can't do 10, they're not very pretty, that's okay. You're gonna do them like this. Lowering, slow, lay on the floor, and I don't care how you get up. Okay, so nice and slow, and it doesn't matter how you get up. If you want a little bit more core, you can stay conscious to keep this engaged on that knee push-up before you reset. Whew, okay, we're gonna do it again. 3 more times for 4 sets total. So you guys are gonna pick your weights back up. Again, if you only have 1, if you have heavier dumbbells or something like that, you can hold it like this. So wide stance in the feet, push your knees out, getting down at 90 degrees, squeezing up to the top. So I talk about this a lot in our classes, starting to squeeze your butt right here. And we squeeze and stand up to the top. I want you guys to think about that. Go through your set right now with these squats. And I'm gonna grab some water. Woo. Okay, so once you're done that set of squats, you can go back into your push-ups. Again, we're doing 4 sets total. Isn't this fun? Whoop, whoop, whoop. There you go. Oh, here we are. Okay, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. So I want you guys thinking about that scapula shoulder blade retraction in your push-ups. On the way down, we're trying to squeeze the shoulders. As you push up out of the push-up, I want you to spread your shoulders. If you can involve your upper back, it's gonna make your push-ups a lot stronger, a lot safer, and a lot more effective. You'll be able to do more of them, which I know you want. So you can think about that. So we got 2 more sets. Squats, push-ups, squats. So if you do not have weights, which I think I see most of you do, which is exciting. Again, you could use anything like this textbook. Now hold it something like this, and then go through the same thing here. Another really great option for weights, if you don't have any at home, is getting a duffel bag or some kind of bag, a purse, a backpack, and filling it with heavy stuff, like books, even rocks, if you have rocks in your yard or something like that. We gotta get creative during this crisis, so do whatever you gotta do, but those are things that I have found great. Also, like water jugs, like heavy stuff with water in it, the water moves, which makes it a little bit harder as well. So I think you guys got 1 more set, squats, push-ups, to make it 4. How are we all doing? Yeah, good. All right, so once you're done, give me a big thumbs up. Let me see my thumbs up. Yes, we got 1. Keep going if you ain't done. Louise is done. Okay, so the other thing that you're gonna need for the next part as you guys come to an end here is a stable chair-like surface. So you can use a chair, like I have my chair right here, or if you want, you can use like a couch or something like that. This second pad I'm gonna use for the next part, so I won't need it yet. But for the second part, you want it to be softer. So if you need to like run into another room and do some exercises on something else that you have, that's totally fine. So we're gonna get going on the next part, which is going to be dips. So I'm using my chair here to do bench dips. We've done these off of benches or boxes before. So you're gonna get yourself into this position here. My knees are at 90 degrees. My hips are gonna stay nice and close to the bench. And then I lower myself down to 90 at my elbows, push myself up. So for these ones here, you guys are doing 12 reps. So we're going through 12 reps total. Trying to work the back of the arms, your triceps. Now, if you want to make this harder, straighten out your legs. You can even make them all the way straight with your toes up like this, and it is much more challenging. So 12 reps of those. Once you're done, you're going to grab your weights. We're going to lay onto our back, do our pressure chest press. So this is the one where we squeeze those dumbbells together. We're laying on our back. Dumbbells come down underneath the bra line and then push up. So you can make this a lot harder by just squeezing your hands together. That's all you got to do. The more pressure between your hands, between those dumbbells, the more your chest muscles are working. So we're doing 12 reps of these guys as well. So nice exhale as you push those dumbbells together and up. And we can have an arch in our back on this one. You want an arch. The arch is going to help you be a lot stronger in your pressing. So once you guys have done that, you can stand back up. And we have 3 more sets to make it 4. So we're back onto our dips, our chair dips, our bench dips. Ooh, this one's all about the arms, upper body. So you guys are back here, 12 reps. Making sure that your wrists are not doing anything funny. A common thing is to feel pain in your wrists on this one. That sometimes happens if there's too much bend in your wrists. So if you're feeling some pressure in your wrists, you can walk your hands to the end of your chair or bench or whatever you're using. Now, if you're at home and for some reason you don't have a chair or anything available and you just want to do this, you can do our wall tricep extension. So I think most of you know that one, but I'll show you anyways. So this guy here. So this is a sub if you have no stable chair available to dip off of. If you're at home and you don't have dumbbells, what you can do is get that book, because I know you have one of those. And we're going to do the chest press with a book. So I'm going to squeeze my hands around both sides of the book and do my chest press. This one's actually much more challenging than it looks. A little bit shaky. So 12 reps, 12 reps. You guys have your 4 sets. Let's do it. Let's do it. So you'll notice some of these workouts, I'm pairing similar muscle groups. This is because I'm trying to get the most bang for our buck in the amount of time that we have. 26 minutes left. So I'm trying to get your muscles working really hard in a short amount of time with not a lot of equipment or options available. So by combining similar muscles, for example, in this one, we're doing our chest press, which works our triceps a little bit and our chest muscles, and our bench dips, same muscles going on back there, just makes the whole thing a lot more fire and a lot more effective. So 4 sets total of that one. How y'all doing? Give me a thumbs up once you're done. You guys still go, still go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I see you guys working. You little home gyms. Okay. So with both of these, you want to keep your elbows tucked in so that they're not flaring out. So when we're doing our chest press, elbows stay in here as you go through your press, trying to avoid this. Because as we do this, you're starting to involve your shoulder muscles too much. It's not what we want. So tuck them in, which you'll notice also makes that arch again in my back. So that's why I want it. Same thing with the dips. If you have your elbows flared out like this, you're just adding in more muscles to help, which is not necessarily a good thing, as I'm trying to directly target your triceps, the arms, where we want the work, okay? Yes. How you guys doing? Thumbs up once you're done. She's got one more set. Keep going. Yeah, it's done over there. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, we got one more strength superset, and then we are on to our cardio finisher. Woohoo! So you guys finish up here. Moving on to the next part. Once you come to an end here, you are going to need your chair or bench still. Whoops. Okay. So I have a second chair pad just to make this more comfortable for myself. If you have like just a chair like this, you can do this off the floor because it's not going to be very comfortable. We're doing a hip thrust, so you'll want something soft. You can use a couch if you have to run into the next room, or again, I will just show you how to do this off of the floor, okay? So once you're done, you can just a quick sip of water. Make sure that you are set up here, and we're going to get going on the next part. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, she's feeling it. She's feeling it. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, so again, big thumbs up once you're done. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so next one, last strength superset. We have split squats and hip thrusts. So we're going to start off with a split squats, the single leg exercise. That's going to be done off of our chair or elevated surface. I'm going to be using dumbbells. So you can do this body weight or with one dumbbell or two or whatever you have available. And we go like this. So I have my back foot up on that surface. Front foot is in front of me so that when I'm standing upright, my foot is just a little bit in front of my body. I don't want it to be right under me, and I don't want it to be too far in front of me. So you can kind of hop around a little bit and find your perfect spot. As you come down, you should have 90 degrees here at this knee, 90 degrees back at this one, and then we're using our front leg to push ourselves up. So you guys have 15 reps, 1, 5, one leg, 15 on the other leg, okay? So let's do it. Like I said, body weight might just be effective for you right now. We haven't been working out as much lately, so maybe you want to start with body weight and add in weights progressively as we go through our weeks of working out at home. Another thing, if you need to hold on to something, if you find your balance is really off, I would prefer you to go no weight and not hold on to anything than hold on and have to have weight today, okay? So we're trying to get our body used to these exercises, used to the lighter weights, the home workouts. So we have 15 and 15. Okay, I'll let you guys do this. Those ones get me sweating a little bit. Okay, so part 2, the superset, is our hip thrust. So I put my second pad on my chair, again, just to make it more comfortable for myself. And I get myself into this position. So I have my upper back on my bench or chair. My chair is not very wide, so my arms just kind of sit beside. But if you have like a couch or something, you can just have your arms up on there like this. And then my feet are shoulder width apart, about hip width apart. And I put myself into a pelvic tilt. So I want to tilt my pelvis forward like so. Nice strong core, and then we push up. So this one, we have 15 reps as well. Trying to think about our glutes, our butt cheeks doing the work here. You want to make this a bit harder. You can grab 1 or maybe even 2 of your weights. A little bit awkward on the chair. There we go. And we go like this. So now I have a weighted hip thrust, and it's a lot more challenging. So be careful. My chair is a little bit rickety. If you feel like you're more comfortable doing this from a couch is a lot more stable and safe. So you can go do that if you need to. 15 reps, my friends. Once you're done, we're going to stand up, go back into our split squats, okay? Let me see how we're doing for time. We got 20 minutes left. How you guys feeling? Working? There you go. So try to get all the way down to 90 degrees. 90 degrees at the knee, especially because we're at home. We will not have a lot of different weight options. Most of us, we don't have gyms at home. We don't have a lot of equipment. So really utilize range of motion, trying to get through the full range of motion of the exercise. For this one, going down to 90 degrees, maybe even a little bit lower if you have the mobility and you can, and then pushing out of it. Not only does it help you get stronger, but it also helps improve your mobility so that this muscle gets looser without you necessarily having to stretch it, just through exercising and training. So get down there, you guys. So we have 4 sets total, 15 split squats, 15 split squats, 15 hip thrusts, 4 times through, my friends. Your butt is going to be on fire when we're done. That's the goal. So if you have bands at home, that is a good one to add if you want to. We'll talk more about this, but these guys, if you want to order these on Amazon, I'm going to be including these in our workouts within the next few weeks, not quite yet, but adding them to certain things helps, okay? So those guys, that's why I brought that out, because I wanted to say if you have these at home, what you can do is add them around your knees to your hip thrusts. You don't have weights, or if you just want a little bit more work on the sides of your hips. Whoop, whoop. There we go. I see you guys working. Okay, so 4 sets total. Da, 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 da. We got 19 minutes left, you guys. So I'm going to give you a couple more minutes to finish this up, and then we're going to go into our last part, which is our conditioning or cardio finisher. It's going to take us 15 minutes, you guys. It's going to be brutal, but we're going to do it and get through it. Okay. Da, da, da. So I'll always be hopping into our groups, our Facebook groups before these workouts and giving you guys just some info, details on the workout, and letting you know what kind of equipment you're going to need just so that you can prepare and get yourself ready, because this 40-minute time cap is what we're going to be having to work with for these virtual workouts. So we need to be very effective in our time. So just so that we're all on the same page, I want to ask you guys to hop into our Facebook groups before these 9:15 workouts and just take a quick read or watch of video or content that I put in there to prepare yourself for these training sessions. So as you come to an end there, once you're done, you can grab some water. There is 2 more minutes here before we need to start our last 15 minutes of the workout today. So you have 2 minutes, don't rush. Take your time, but you have 2 minutes to finish up with these 2 exercises, and then you can rest, recover, do what you gotta do, pet your dog if you have one, and get yourself ready for the last part of the session, potentially the hardest part, although what you guys just did there was pretty hard. Push-ups with anything is pretty hard. Okay. All right, so once you're done, give me a big thumbs up. Yep, yep. She's done. She's done. Yeah, I know you're feeling it. It's burning. It's burning. I'm strategic with these workouts. I plan this out. Okay, so once you're done, again, grab some water, do your thing, get yourself ready. You're going to need your weights for the last part. So if you have heavier weights, 8s are like perfect. I'm so happy I have 8s. If you were working with something like 15s or 20s or something like that, you probably want something lighter. If you don't have anything lighter, you can always just use one dumbbell like this. For the last exercise, it might be a little bit heavy if it's over 10 pounds, but you can use, like, again, a book or something in place of it if you find it's too heavy. I'll show you guys what it is, and then you can be your own judge. So we're all done? Yes? Yes, okay. So last part, we are starting officially in 1 minute and 18 seconds. So that is, I'm just gonna let my clock run, and it's gonna take us right to the end of this video virtual workout. So we have 3 exercises going on. First one, 10 reps. Second one, 20 reps. Third one, 30 reps. First one is burpees. Now you guys know your burpees. Welcome. First workout with burpees. So that's going to be our first one. You guys are going to your burpees. I would prefer you to go all the way down to the floor. But if you want to stick them athletic today, save that push-up for a later day, that's okay, okay? So you're doing 10 of those. Second one is a thruster. So I'm going to use both of my dumbbells. Yeah, she's going outside for this one. So we squat and we press. You're doing 20 reps of these ones, okay? So you got to count this part. Again, if you need to, you could use one dumbbell sideways like this, or if you have no weight at all, you can hold a household item, or just like pretend you have weights in your hands, okay? Last one, I'm gonna use a single dumbbell. We go like this, the thruster jack. So you're gonna do 30 reps of that, okay? You guys ready? We're starting in 3, 2, go. 10 burpees, let's Go, 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 go. Yeah, you guys get to work. Let's do it. Woo. 10 burpees, chest to the floor. Nice, strong exhale. Jump as high as you can. There we go. Come on, you guys. So we're gonna go through hopefully at least 4 rounds. Yes, I said it, 4 rounds. You pace yourself. We're gonna take a couple minutes rest in between them, but I want you to try to get through this as fast as you can, okay? Second one, we have our thrusters. So pick up your weights, squat, and we press. So I would love you to go down to 90 degrees, but if you wanna do more of a shallow squat, not go so low, that's totally fine. But if you want the most work out of this, get your butt down there, use your legs to push those weights up. 20 reps, you gotta count them, let's go. Woo. Warm it up in here. Okay, so again, if you don't have any equipment, you can do the same thing with your book. Okay, let's go. I don't know how much this textbook weighs, but it's pretty dang heavy. Okay, woo, last one is our thruster jacks. So again, you take one dumbbell, hold it sideways, go like this. If that dumbbell's feeling a little bit heavy, grab something lighter, a book, or don't do anything. Just do your body weight. Raise the roof with this jumping jack. Kind of what it feels like. The floor is a little bit squeaky. Whew. Okay, 30. Let's go, you guys. We're about 2 minutes into this. You guys are on route for 5 rounds. Let's do it. Okay? So once you're done 30 reps of those guys, you're back into your burpees. Now, if you want to take a minute here to rest, you can do that. You can do that. Yeah, I know. Grab some water, chill out, breathe. Okay, you're gonna go back into it a lot stronger if you rest a little bit, rather than jumping right into it and killing yourself right now. We're gonna wait a minute before we do that. Okay, so rest. Woo! You guys going, going, going. I love the sky at Louise's place. Looks so nice. Okay, let's do it. Right back into round 2. Come on, you guys. If you just stopped, you can take a minute rest here, but some of you have been resting, so let's go. 10 burpees. Again, we're trying to get that chest down to the floor. You can think about trying to lower and jump at the same time and push up and jump in at the same time. We don't talk a lot about form on burpees, but burpees can become really sloppy because you just want to do them, get them done. So try to think about keeping your core nice and tight. We don't want this dip happening. Stay nice and strong on the way up and on the way down. Okay, I'm always up in here. You guys know I'm really conscious about that because I've hurt myself before doing stupid stuff like arching my back on burpees and all that stuff. So yes. Woo, okay, so you should be onto your thrusters now. If you haven't started them already, you've got 20 of them. Trying to use your legs to push those weights up. Don't think about your arms doing the work, it's your legs. The more you can do that, the easier it's gonna be. Still gonna be very hard, don't get me wrong. Breathing heavy over here, but it's gonna be a lot more effective in terms of using the strong muscles to do the work. Woo! Good job, you guys. Ooh. Okay, here we go. So once you're done, you got your jacks. Again, you can do your jumping jacks. If you want to just straight up, that's totally fine. If you want to make them a little bit different, you can do our raise the roof jacks, which are more similar to what we're doing now, which is our thruster jacks. If you want to, again, if you have a band or something at home, this is what you're working with, because I know some of you do have this and like you don't have weights and stuff. You can use this band if you want. You can put it around your wrist and do this jack like this, and it will just involve more muscles in your upper body, just as holding weights would as well. Woo, okay. So you guys are done your second set almost. You can rest, grab some water. We got 10 minutes left, my friends, and then we are done. So I presume that you have time for at least 3 more rounds. I want you to think about that. I know that seems like a lot. I wrote this workout out, and I thought that you guys are testing it out right now, but I thought that you would get 5 rounds. So that is the goal. You're already done probably 2. You have 10 minutes left. You've got lots of time. Grab some water, breathe, get ready for the next round, you guys. Let's do it. Woo. Yes, I know, I'm feeling you guys. And I'm not even doing it, I'm just showing you how to do it. So I feel like next time I need to like add music or something like that. Hopefully you guys have music playing at home in the background. You can definitely do that. Play it on your phone, put it in your headphones. You don't really have to listen to me the whole time, but I will always be giving you tips and tricks throughout the workout as I do in class in person, because I want to make sure that you are all getting the most out of it, especially when we're at home. We don't have a lot of equipment to work with, so we really have to get in tune with our bodies and learn how to use them properly, which is a good opportunity for us if we have to find the silver lining here. It's pretty crazy right now, but whew, okay, so you guys all doing good? We got 8 minutes left. You got lots of time with it. Keep going with it. We're going for 5 rounds. Okay, you guys got 2? You done 2? 3? Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go. You got 2 more. These take about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how quickly you're doing them, depending on how fast you are at doing burpees. Some people are really quick at doing burpees, others are not so quick. And if you're doing the push-up or if you're doing athletic, it all influences that. So don't worry too much about that 5 rounds, but that is there to guide you, to give you a goal to work towards. So let's go, let's go. At any point, if you need to rest, I would prefer you, highly prefer you, to do all of your rest at the end of those 3 exercises. So do your burpees, do your thrusters, do the jacks, and then you rest for a minute or 2. You can get your phone out, time yourself. I have my timer right in front of me here. You guys got 7 minutes left. But if you don't have one available, next time you can definitely do that, bring it out, because timing your rest is it's a helpful tool, because that way you're not resting for too long, but you're resting enough that you don't jump right into your next round and you're not strong in that round, because that is a big mistake as well. So that's something else that you can look at. Another thing is like a smartwatch or something like that. If you have a watch, you can time yourself on there. You can also check your heart rate, which we'll talk about at a later date. But yeah, take your rest, you guys, because again, I keep saying this, you're going to be so much stronger if you rest. But for right now, you guys are working. Let's go, let's go. Woohoo, we got 6 minutes left. Woo! Good job, you guys. So let's go for 2 more rounds. Try to keep that dumbbell up at your collarbones. So one of the most common mistakes I see on thrusters, it might not be a mistake, I'm sure that there's an exercise like this, is letting the dumbbells kind of fall down. Now, this is okay. I've done something like this before, like a curl to press. That's kind of more what it is. But it takes more time and more energy. And it might feel a little easier because it's slower. But it's not necessarily the thruster exercise. So when you're doing these, try to make sure to keep your dumbbells up, stacked up on top of your shoulders, and don't lose them by dropping them down in front of you. It's harder on your core, on your lower back, and not as effective in terms of a thruster. Yes, there's my thruster tip. Okay, you guys keep going here. Okay, we got 5 minutes. Let's go for at least 1 more round. You need to take a minute here after this round, that's okay. Woo! There we go. She's feeling it. Good job, you guys. Okay. See you all working in there. All right, let's go. We got 4 minutes left. Try to stay really light on your feet, on the burpees, on the jacks, nice and soft, not only for your neighbor, your people in your household's sake, but for your joint's sake. I actually saw this workout the other day. It was no noise at home workout. So it was like an at home workout, not making noise. I guess that's a thing. People want to be quiet in their homes when they train. I don't know how you guys feel about that. You can let me know after, but Anyways, I thought that was kind of funny, but don't worry about noise, but do worry about landing soft because that is going to be safest on your joints. Another thing I wanted to note is what you're wearing. Now, we've been recently training a lot in TNA where we're wearing like socks or indoor shoes, but lots of people have been training in socks. You can definitely do that at home. I'm wearing socks right now, but it doesn't necessarily matter unless if you need arch support, especially when we're doing jumping and stuff like that. I would recommend that you do wear a pair of supportive shoes. If we're doing like a big jumping workout, I can always let you guys know before, but most things, lifting, like any strength stuff, can be done in socks or bare feet or shoes. It doesn't really matter, but when we're doing jumping stuff, you're probably gonna wanna wear supportive shoes if you need support in your arches, which most people already know. So one other thing to know. Okay, we got 3 minutes left, you guys. Come on, let's go for this round. Maybe one more, and then we're done. Whoop, whoop, whoop. After this workout, I'm going to make a quick stretching video and post it in our Facebook groups for you guys to follow because we don't have enough time on here. But yeah, so don't worry about stretching, just work, finish it up strong. We're gonna go all the way to the end here, 3 minutes, and then you guys can stretch it out on your own time because not like you have too much else to do. We're all stuck at home here. Okay, let's go, let's go. See you guys doing your thrusters. Woo, okay, grab some water, take your rest. Breathe. There you go. So anytime we're doing our conditioning stuff, you want to just do it as fast as you can, full intensity. Try to get your heart rate up as high as you can. The more you can do that, the more you're going to get out of it. When we're doing strength stuff, which is typically done at the beginning of the workout, you can go slow, you can go controlled, keep going. I see you looking. But when you're doing this cardio stuff, just go for it. All out, as hard as you can. The more you can do that, the more you're going to get out of this. Again, we don't have a lot of time. We're working out at home. We want to just get her done, okay? You guys have 2 minutes left. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. See who can finish this. Maybe one more round in 2 minutes. There you go. Woo. Okay, keep breathing, keep working. All right. There you go. Good job, you guys. So try to finish up one more round. Ashley, Jordan, let's go, you guys. You have one more. Yeah, you. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Pick one and just do it. You got 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Let's go, let's go. Come on, you guys. Nice, strong finish. Use your breath. Keep breathing. Yep. Let's go. There you go. Woo! Come on, you guys. Push yourself. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Come on, let's go, let's go. Good job, you guys. Pace yourself. When in doubt, just keep moving slow, especially when we get to the last 2 or 3 minutes of these conditioning finishers. You just want to go, do what you can. You don't want to finish this workout and think like, oh, I could have worked harder. No one likes that feeling. So just get it done. Come on. We got 45 seconds left. Let's do it. Just over 45. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so pick one of those exercises and get it done. You're so close to the end. Just keep pushing yourself. You got this. You're gonna get a nice breakfast and shower and all of those things once you're done this in about 30 seconds. Come on, you guys, let's go. We're going right to the end. There you go. Keep those dumbbells stacked up nice and tall, chest up. There you go. Nice work. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Finish it up. Okay, we have about 20 seconds left. Nice strong core. So even in these ones and all of them, you can think about keeping this nice and strong so that you're not arching your back or rounding your back. Keep that nice and strong in there. In all of these exercises, I'll always remind you guys of that, especially when you're tired. Come on, let's go. We got 15 seconds left. Let's do it. Go, go, go. Woo, Louise is done. Good job. All right, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo! And the alarm goes off. Nice work, you guys. Well, that was fun. Awesome job, you guys. On our first virtual workout, I'm going to give you a quick stretch, a quick full body stretch that you can do after all sessions. It's a full body stretch, so let's get into it. The first one is for your upper body, your chest, your shoulders. You can go against the wall, put your hand on the wall, and we're just going to turn our body away from our hand, and you'll feel some tension in this muscle, your chest and your shoulders. We're going to hold this here for about 30 seconds. So you can do this single-sided, or if you want to get it done a little bit faster, you can do 2 sides at a time in a corner like this, or if you go between a wall or door frame, that is an effective way to do that. So this is the first stretch. You can spend as much time in this as you would like, but at least 30 seconds on each side, or both if you're doing both sides, to make it effective, upward to a minute if you're really tight up in here from these push-ups. So that's the first one. Second one is going to be for your quads and your hip flexors in the front. This is one that I always do in classes because it's really important. These guys get really tight, especially because we sit all day. So you can get yourself into this position, a little bit of a pelvic tilt under, or you can just squeeze this butt cheek and you'll feel a nice stretch through the quad and the hip. If you want more, you can reach your arms up. If you want a little bit more, squeeze a bit harder or slightly rock forward, and you'll get it going all up in there. So you can spend about, again, a minute, I would say at least, on this side, and do both sides of this one here. So a couple things that I like to do in this one is go into this side opening like this. I find that this is a nice rotation, loosens up the lower back a little bit more in the glutes in the back here. So that's one. You can also just hang out right in here and push the knee out. Play around with it. So next two are going to be done like this. You have the cat-cow. So big inhale, you can round your spine up. And then exhale, arch that back and look up. Stretch your core, your abs. Inhale. Do as many of these as you would like. And then you'll end up in this one sitting on your heels. Nice stretch through, up in there, and hang out down here. So from there, you can stretch out your glutes, your butt. So this one is a great one, call it pigeon. Or you can do this similar stretch, stretches the same muscles down on your back. And then you pull in like this, or if you're really tight, this might be a perfect stretch for you with your foot on the floor, like this. So from here, there's some of you can give your legs a hug, kind of loosen up your lower back a little bit. And then that is a very simple full body stretch.